Hi, Mark here. Wednesday, September the 24th, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, 1:15 p.m. GMT. US session underway and looking at the US dollar, starting on the dollar index. I'm on the daily chart, and you can see this green candlestick. Strong start to the day from the US dollar all round. I've got support here at 96.84 and right now testing the intraday resistance, which I've just put in at 97.47, taking out the highs from 2 and 3 days ago. Strong start from the US dollar. We'll see whether that can be maintained or whether there's going to be some kind of a turnaround, if a push down, a retracement. But at this point, a very strong start from the US dollar across the board. Let's have a look at the majors, starting with the Euro US. And there you see red candlestick, selling euro, buying US dollar strength, testing the support level, which it's tested over the past few days. We'll see if it can break through or maintain the push lower, or if there's going to be some kind of a turnaround. If from US dollar strength to US dollar weakness and give up some of those gains, bounce up off here, buying euro, selling US, but certainly not at this point. Let me go to the hourly, and you'll see just how strong this push is and how long it's been going for. I've got resistance at 118.17 and testing support right now at 117.36. Let's have a look at the pound against the US. And again, similar to the euro, strong US dollar, selling pound, buying US dollar, red candlestick. I've got resistance at 135.25 and testing support right now at 134.35. Already almost a 100 pip move. If I zoom in on the hourly again, there's the strong. You can see buyers haven't stepped in at all, continuing with buying US dollar, testing the support level now at the 134.35. We'll see if there can be some kind of reprieve, a retracement, and buyers of pound, sellers of US maybe step in, but not at this point. At this point, it is demand for US dollars across the board. Let's look at the US yen. And we'll see that strong. There it is again, strong US dollar from the start. I've got support at 147.51. I've got resistance being tested at 148.73, over 100 pips already. Tough level to maintain and break above. You can see it has tested it since the middle of August. A few times gone a little bit higher, but has come back down. We'll see where the US dollar strength and demand for US can maintain above this resistance level for now. And then let's look at the US dollar Canadian. And there you're seeing again, strong US dollar. Have a look how it's been a really strong run since this support down here where it bounced up at its third attempt to break lower. Sellers weren't able to. Buyers stepped in. That was 17th of September. And since then, a really strong run from the US, buying US dollar, selling Canadian. I've got support at 138.36 and testing and breaking above resistance right now at 138.82. Strong push higher. I'm going to zoom in on that hourly. There you can see testing that level right now as we speak, a good hour into the US session. Buyers will look higher. Buyers will look to maintain this push higher. Then let's go back to the daily, and we'll be looking at it's 138.81. We'll be looking, the previous high over here is the 139.22. That'll be the target that buyers will be looking for. If there's going to be a turnaround, sellers will look back down at the 138.36 support area. Long way to go. Strong US dollar to start. We see it on the index. We're seeing it against all the majors, testing those extreme levels right now, significant levels, support and resistance levels. We'll see whether that can go on or if there's going to be some turnaround. We've got the whole of the US session to go. And we've got Wall Street opening up in 10 minutes. We've got our resistance support levels to work with. Good trading. Keep that discipline. I'll see you at the end of the day.